Make sure you check out talented up-and-coming singer Rebel Angel's new EP, including the single New Society. The EP is available on Spotify and SoundCloud, so listen to Rebel Angel today. Links are in the description. What's happening? I hope you're all well. So, why do people hate? Why is it that people hate on you? People hate on you because, well, there's a number of reasons. The first one I want to touch upon is they see you as the same social group, and therefore when you try and do greatness and achieve greatness, you're too accessible to them. So what I mean by that is, have you noticed how your friends and family and people your acquaintances, they all look up to people who are trying to do the same thing that you do, but they don't look up to you? It's because you're too accessible. It's because they can call you up. They have your phone number, they can text you, they can call you. They're friends of you on Facebook. So you're trying to achieve greatness. You got your music thing going. You got your, you're trying to start your business, whether it's like a nail salon or, I don't know, you're trying to become a basketball player or whatever it is. But the thing is, you're too accessible to them. So they kind of see it as a bit of a joke or a bit of your thing, it's like a side hustle or whatever. They don't see it as serious. Because you're too accessible. They can call you up, they can text you, and therefore the air of when someone's not accessible to you, it kind of creates that thing where humans want what they can't have, and it's like you can't call up Snoop Dogg, you can't call him up, you can't text Snoop Dogg, you can't call Billie Eilish, I can't even say her name. You can't call up, you get my point. You can't call up these people. I think Billie Eilish, I think that's what it is. So I'm getting out of touch, getting old. But you catch my drift here. You can't call these people up. When's the last time you gave Justin Bieber a call? You can't. So therefore, in human psychology, it kind of makes them out of your reach, and then you look up to them. But your friend who's trying to make waves in the music scene, you can call him up. So that's one reason that people hate on you when you're trying to achieve greatness. Another reason that people hate on you when you're trying to do, you're out here doing your thing, is because they look up to you. It's a weird one, isn't it? They hate you because they look up to you. People only hate up. It's very rare that people hate on people they look down on. So, for example, I'll put it like this. Say you had $20 million, living the good life. Are you gonna have time to hate on that guy who, isn't doing so well in life? Probably not. You're not going to hate on the guy who's not doing well in life if you've got 20 million, you're living that good life, you're waking up whenever you want, you haven't got to worry about where your next paycheck's coming from. You're going to be too busy, beaching it up in Miami to care about the guy who's struggling. So what I mean by that is, you're more likely to hate on the guy who's got $1 billion than the guy who's got $5 to his name. So people only hate up. If they look up to you, then they might hate on you, but they're not going to tell you that. So say you're trying to, I don't know, become a boxer, or you're trying to become a business owner, or you're trying to, whatever ambition it is that you have, that's not coming to my mind right now because I'm kind of sleepy. But whatever it is you're trying to achieve, these people, they hate on you and they look up to you, and therefore they're gonna it's gonna come off as sour grapes, you know. Like when you're in a room with these people and you start talking about your latest business meeting to try and make a new deal, they're not going to be excited, like, you know, they're not going to be excited for you, but they are going to talk about Beyonce's new business venture, and they're going to splash the cash that they don't really have, you know, and put money in Beyonce's pocket. But they're not going to spend a quick $5 to donate to your YouTube channel so that you can spend more time producing content. That's just how it works, because but they do look up to you. That's the thing. They do look up to you. They look up to you in the sense that they wish that they could do what you were doing. They wish that, you know, you both have 9 to 5 jobs, but the difference is, you know, they're getting up at 8, you're getting up at 5. You know, you're getting up at 5 so you can work on your dreams. You know, you're doing a 5 to 9 on the AM side, and then you're doing a 5 to 9 on the AM side, and you're doing a 5 to 9 on the PM side. You know, you're getting up at 5 AM, you're working on your dreams, then 9 AM you do your 9 to 5, and then when it's 5 PM to 9 PM, you're doing your 5 to 9 to work on your dreams again. You know, these guys, like, no disrespect to her, you know, I'm not disrespecting anyone out here. I'm just saying there's a lot of people who respectfully might get up latest possible time, go to work, come home, watch some Netflix, you know, order a takeout, you know, sit around on the sofa, maybe flip open YouTube, go on Instagram, look at some motivational posts and fantasize or idealize about, you know, that they could become ambitious. You know, they sit there and think it's a nice idea, but they don't actually do anything about it. Whereas you're doing your thing and you're posting 24/7, and it rubs them up the wrong way, because, you know, they look up to you and they're like, wow, I wish I could do that. But because you haven't made it yet, they kind of think, well, you know, I hope he doesn't make it. But trust me, if you do make it, you know, they're hating on you, but they're not full out hating on you, because they want to kind of have that insurance policy. If they do make it, then I want to say I knew him all along and get some benefits. That's the kind of, a lot of it's subconscious as well. They're not consciously trying to be like, you know, malicious towards you. It's just human nature in a lot of instances. And I guess the last reason kind of links in, you know, I kind of had a few points but the second point and the third point kind of blended into one, but I'll just kind of reiterate. They wish they could do what you're doing. You know, they wish they could do it, but, you know, they don't have the ambition that you have. So they wish they could get up at 5 AM. You know, they like the idea of it. They like the idea of traveling around the world. You know, they like the idea of it. But whenever it comes to that time where they've got to take action, they're too comfortable. It's easy to get comfortable. And so they like the idea of it, but you're actually out there living it. And that's the thing, you know, you're not a failure until you quit. So you're out here doing it. You might feel like you're struggling, but you're out here doing it. You're doing bits, you're making moves, and they wish they could do it. And so they hate on you. So yeah, this is why people hate on you, you know. They look up to you, don't want to admit it. You know, they see you in the same social group because you haven't quite made those millions yet. So they're kind of like, who does he think he is to be doing that? And, you know, they kind of wish that they had the ambition to do what you do. So let me know what you think about what I spoke about here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video. If you appreciate my work and want to leave a donation, there's a link for that in the description. With that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one.
For exclusive content, subscribe to me on Patreon. For just $3 per month, you'll gain access to exclusive content for a wide range of topics, such as travel, human psychology, sports, and more. There's no contract and you can cancel at any time. So become part of the community on Patreon today. The link is in the description.